resolution today. So I noticed that people do what they haven't done for the entire years, or sometime for the last 5 years or so. So how can that be a habit if you haven't done anything about it for the even for the last 1 month? So it will not stay with you. No, anything you start anew, there is a likelihood that this one new habit you will be quitting very just after starting, right? Many people complain that they quit their new year resolution just after starting it, within 1 week of that. So what use starting anything that has a high probability of not continuing? So I made a resolution to continue something which I have been doing for the last few months. So whatever I have been doing since last April, say April 2020, I will be continuing with that. So that is about my new year resolution. And it is something very productive also, which has actually changed me altogether for say considerably. Say from being a very introvert to a little tolerably extrovert person I have become. So that is very welcome. That is something which I appreciate about this COVID affected year. So many people have kind of talked very negative about this year, but I am very positive about this year. This year has changed a lot in my life. So I continue with all those practices which actually changed my life. So I became a person from non-assertive kind to a very uh, not much assertive, but I can put my whatever my conditions are there in front. So without being very vocal about it. So that is um, my take on the New Year resolution. So that is what, and then Uh, the second thing which I thought about this last week is leaving the past behind. So I have been doing many things actually in changing this year, like say during this year, when I was changing my life from something of a non significance to something mm, of significance. Like, say, I have discovered my niche and what I want to offer to the world. All that I have realized to some extent, although I still feel that there are a lot to be discovered about myself, which I don't know or half know. All those discovery will happen during this year also. So I have put myself very impossible, not very impossible, but even moderately impossible, something which creates doubt in the mind to the to the um, to the rhythm of the universe, and I know it will take place. And while putting this resolution and putting some kind of goal to myself, I have a feeling that this like say things are in my side rather than those are against me. So things will be working in my favor rather than things going against me. So that is the biggest sense that I get while putting my new year resolution. So it is not a very vague kind of resolution or which I half expect, but I am expecting things to turn in my favor. Yes, good evening, Mr. Pratap. So that is a new discovery that I have found. And while doing things for the first time, actually one kind of goes overboard about doing things in a different way, and the ways. one is very familiar with. So few mistakes were there. So those things I want to leave behind. And against my nature, actually, I have followed off with a few people which I don't didn't want to do, but I had to because I was having a I was discovering myself and I was trying to assert myself, and something which also I didn't like, I wanted to do so that I could discover myself faster. That is what my thought process was. So I actually did something which I didn't like. So those things I am putting behind, and I'll not be repeating. And since I have taken a decision not to follow up people more frequently, like say that is also part of Alpha Touch, and even in the name of friendship, one should not, like say, I don't like to approach people for anything in my life. I have been a very introvert kind of person, but I thought, like say, a little giving information about oneself will help, but that is not there. People always like say there is more chance of getting misunderstood rather than being understood. So one should not take a chance in that case. Like say, one I always believe that whatever I have achieved or whatever work I am doing or whatever offering I am making, that will speak for itself, and I still stick to that. And I will not go, I will not digress from that stand to anything else. And that is my new year resolution number 2, no matter what. And when I make that decision of being kind of aloof, like say, then I, of course, I also got to see Mr. Russell Brunson's video, which says that um, when people appreciate, actually they go overboard also in appreciation. So when that happens, one should not lose one's head, and one should go should retain the humbleness, and that also will give one time to do something positive or productive. So that is a very important learning that everybody knows, but in when one is going high, when one is having success, so it is very easy to lose one's head, and uh, go out of the way, out of the focus, right? So that is what. And I know for sure that there will be success, because I have set my goal, and I am working towards it, and um, I'll surely be devising ways, and I'll be given ways out to achieve my dreams. So while doing that, I am likely to lose my head. So I remind myself today itself that nothing doing about it. Whenever I achieve some success, like say, it is an indicator of serving more and more people. That is what my learning has been today. And in my endeavor to learn serve more people, actually I'll be focusing on my work. So that is my resolution number 3, and which I have been doing for the last so many months. And this month, actually this year, I'll be grateful for 2020, um, also because it helped me rediscover help me discover myself. Actually, I didn't know I can do what I am doing right now. So uh, so this is something I am grateful for, and I'm grateful to the universe that somehow something has happened in my life, and some guidelines also has come in my life, guidance too, to be able to stick to whatever I have been doing. And so I'm grateful for the year 2020, and I expect the multifold in the coming year. And my expectation will always remain positive for myself and people who are associated with me. And that is resolution number 4. And another little tiny thing that I have decided also is, like, say, I'll create one fund, mm, a charity fund for to donate to people, whoever, like, say, no matter how small it will be. Hopefully it will be a very very big fund. Whatever I earn, 10% of it should go to charity. And that is my learning. Whether I'll be able to donate that 20% or not, that is a matter of questions. But I allow myself to donate at least a little from my earning regularly. And and that will be in addition to whatever I am doing. So that will be um, my way of expressing gratitude to the universe, that I have been given, um, to donate and to serve and help people getting to wherever they want to. And I am sure I'll be helping people out in much more than many people can do. and that is an expression of pride. But yes, I have small things with which people can be helped. And that is what they miss in their life, in discovering themselves. People can do help themselves. They don't require anybody's help like that. But mm, these small things they miss. And I'll ensure that I'll be helpful in all those aspects wherever I discover that people are missing small things. And of course, I'll tell about my course, my online course, Performance Optimization, which is about all this. People miss very small, very little things, very small things in their life towards very great achievements. And that is what performance optimization is for. And I'll request everybody, whoever is watching, to go through that course. One can go through the outline of that course as well. And that also is very very educative. And they can come back to me asking more about the course and how it will be helpful for them. And I'm there to help them out. Thank you.